Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, my YouTube friends. Glad to see you guys back after the long weekend. I hope you all had a fantastic Easter. Hopefully you guys were only a fun busy this weekend and not a work kind of busy, because the work kind of busy kind of sucks. So we are here today for a flight from Winnipeg to Toronto. This is our continuation layover. So we did our initial flight from LAX to Portland. We did a day layover in Portland, and then we continued from Portland to Winnipeg. And now we are going to continue from Winnipeg to Toronto. Today's just kind of a test stream. I'm hoping coming into Toronto isn't laggy, because it seems to be every time we come into Toronto, it's it's not very good. So again, I want to thank you guys all for joining the stream. And if you're not joining the stream tonight, I appreciate you guys who are taking the time out of your day to watch the stream. And yeah, so we're going to get our aircraft started up here. Not started up, but get all of our stuff set up. Power. Do our catering. And what I'm going to do, guys, is bring over to our sim brief here. So we got our flight plan set up here. So we got our departure from Winnipeg to Toronto. Our alternative is, actually, I'm not really sure what the alternative is there. Quebec. Oh no, it's Windsor. All the way down in Windsor, right? Okay. So, yes, our alternative is Windsor. Our cruising altitude today will be 37,000 feet. We have full passengers on board, so this is our max, unless someone doesn't show up. Our scheduled flight time today is 2 hours and 30 minutes, departing runway 31, arriving 24 right as of right now. Things could change. I'm not exactly sure what the runway is. I have that put in. Yeah, so we're going to be doing the Vram departure, the Sidco transition, and in Toronto it's going to be the Boxing 5 arrival and the Otnick transition. So that's what our flight plan is going to look like tonight. It's a little bit of a longer flight tonight. So we got all that put in. We're going to generate our flight plan. So now that we've generated our flight plan, we can close our sim brief. And we'll come back over to our aircraft here. We'll turn our fly pad on. We should probably turn on some de-icers. It's fairly chilly in Winnipeg tonight. We're going to turn our packs on high and our temperature up. We got to get some warm air flowing through here. Turn our nav logo lights on. Again, guys, I want to thank you guys for all the love I've been getting so far. I really appreciate it. Also, I can take a little bit of criticism, so if there's anything well, there's stuff I know I can work on for sure. There's stuff I definitely improve on. Again, guys, I don't have killer money, so I do have limits when it comes to what I can do. But I hope there is someone at least out there that enjoys it. And if not, I'm okay with that as well, guys. No hard feelings. I throw the stream on while I'm playing because I figure, you know what? If I'm on, and at least someone enjoys it, then you know what? At least I'm helping someone. But again, I'm not upset if my video gets, or my video gets 0 views. Not upset at all. Alright, so we're going to start loading our passengers up here. We're going to send, we got our sim briefs generated. We're going to start loading our passengers here. That's usually the longest part. What we'll also do here is we're going to get our Fluke Air tool set up here. Should have done this a little bit earlier. Not really good when it comes to task management. So we're going to see here. I'm not sure how to. It's not snowing at this point in time. The runways are probably okay. So we just do a flex takeoff for right now. Unless it starts snowing. 45. We got our passengers loading up here. We're ready to do our inert request. Turn my ILS on. Or IRS, sorry. IRS initiation. Alright, so guys, if you are using the sim brief too, also on the website, and let's say you close it or etc., or after you've generated, you can also come over onto your flypad here if you didn't know this already on the Flybywire. Of course, after you've signed in. Where is it? My goodness, where is it? It might be because I'm already signed in. So it'll give you an option for signing into your sim brief. And what you can do is you guys should bring up your LFP here. So this will give you like your block field. It'll give you everything that was on your sim brief, like your routing, all your waypoints, like all your construction. What else, like caution, such like etc. Anything like important you need to know, like your Addons info. Warma info. It'll probably just be the. So if you're not really sure, also guys, if you have a Navigraph chart, sorry, I should be that's fine. So. So you can come to your Navigraph, and you come to your standard standard information departure, or instrument departure, sorry. Standard instrument departure. And it will give you all your available departures. So according to our swim brief, there's nothing here that gives us any of these. So we're going to try our Winnipeg 2. So we're going to go Winnipeg 2 departure, and then I guess direct Roma. I guess that's what I'll put in. So we'll close that. Do our Winnipeg 2 departure. Winnipeg 2, insert, I guess. So yeah, it's just direct Roma. Okay. So we literally just depart and make the turn direct Roma. Alright. Easy enough. Everything here. That. Ta-da. Also, too, guys, I would love any comments about how the stream's looking. If there's anything I can improve on, you know, if the quality looks good. I do have it turned up a little bit here, so we are testing at a little bit of a higher video quality for the output. So we'll wait and see here how things go. Pretty much, I think we have things going pretty well. We'll call away our catering and we'll get our baggage going here. It's not looking very busy in Winnipeg tonight, which I'm okay with, because I'm not going to be running into a random assortment of air traffic. We got one aircraft landing here. So guys, I am using live traffic, live players, live weather at this point in time. Feel free to honestly jump in, fly beside me. You know, if you want to fly through me, go right ahead. Check our block fuel here. We're going to get this stuff loaded up. So 8,093 kilograms of fuel. We're going to do 8,100 kilograms. That up. So once we get our passengers boarded, we'll get our V speed. We're going to put our block fuel weight of 8.1. And we'll also get our zero fuel weight and our zero fuel weight center of gravity once the passengers are also all boarded up. Set our altimeter. We got all the windows speak solid. No ice on those, so we can turn our pack air down a little bit. We'll turn those just back to normal there for now, unless we start icing up again. For the cabin, we can keep it on normal for that green arrow. Now, cockpit's a little bit more important, so if we do start seeing a little bit more ice there, we can turn that up. Also, guys, hopefully the audio isn't too loud there for you guys, because I know, like, when I'm doing my pushback and stuff, and when there's other audio, kind of disappear into the back. Here. That. Oh. Well, I got our top in the second here. So our destination is Toronto. The box and 5, runway 24 right. So at GeForce, you want to be at 12,000 feet and no faster than 250 knots. So we're going to come down here to our MCDU. I'll show you guys how to do your top descent, how to make it a little bit easier for you guys there. So if you come to your program switch here on your MCDU, it's going to give you this option to put in a waypoint. Sorry. So if you guys do have a Navigraph chart and you do pull up your approach stars, so this will give you all your approaches into Toronto, and you choose the approach that you're coming in on. So because we're coming in from the northwest, this is going to be our approach. So this will give us our first constraint at GeForce of 12,000. So below 13,000 feet and above 11,000 feet, 250 knots. So if we come into our first waypoint, or our distance to our first constraint waypoint, we can type in GeForce, and that will give us our distance. When you are airborne, and you have you are at your current flight altitude or cruising altitude, you can sync it, and you put in your angle of descent, your max angle of descent, and it will give you your top of descent, your distance to top of descent. So, for example, if it's 85 nautical miles, you would add 10 to that. Another way to do it is, actually no, I'll tell you guys after. I'm not good at math, and I'm gonna have to pull out a calculator. It's your cruising altitude minus what your top of descent is. So ours is 12,000. So 37,000 minus 12,000 would be 25,000, and then we'll times that by 3. So 25 times 3 is 75, plus 10 nautical miles would be 85 nautical miles. So actually, that was a pretty good estimate for what it would give here, is 85. So another thing too, which helps, do both. Once you put in your flight plan, go to your fixed info, and you put in your reference spec. So it's going to be GeForce, and 85 nautical miles radius. So actually that was pretty good calculation, I would say. Without a calculator. So perfect, we got that put in. We'll check our passengers here. We're probably pretty close. I always seem to overestimate how long it takes, but we're actually not quite there yet. So we'll start our APU. Got our flap open and APU starter switch turned on. Our passengers, we got 2 more passengers. That's cool. And for once, I actually was able to get that on time there for you guys, so we're not wasting extra time. So 143 for V2, 139 for rotate speed, and V1 138. And we'll do our 0 fuel weight and our gravity. Put that in. And guys, I think we are almost good to go here for pushback and engine start. APU bleed switch turned on. Let's set our seatbelts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking on behalf of the entire crew. It's my pleasure to welcome you on board. Sit back, relax, enjoy the service, and thanks for having chosen Air Canada. Mesdames, Messieurs, votre commandant. Alors, détendez-vous, je vous souhaite à tous un très bon moment. Merci.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome aboard Air Canada, with its best airline in North America at the SkyTrack World Airline Awards. Thanks to you, customers, for your service director for this flight. We're pleased to have you with us today. We invite you to relax and enjoy this flight. On today's flight, we're pleased to be of service in English and in French. Once again, welcome aboard. Mesdames et messieurs, encore une fois, bonsoir. Bienvenue à bord du vol d'Air Canada, élu meilleur transporteur aérien en Amérique du Nord à l'occasion des World Airline Awards de SkyTrack. Distinction obtenue grâce à vous, nos clients. Mon nom est Addons, je suis votre directeur de bord. Nous sommes heureux de vous accueillir ce soir. Je pense que ce vol sera très agréable. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes heureux de vous servir en français et en anglais.
Alright, we have welcomed the passengers on board. We have got everything set here. We've got our V speeds, which is important. We're still going to be doing just Flex 45 takeoffs. It hasn't started snowing yet. Runways are cleared. I don't want to do a full toga takeoff. A lot of engine wear, unnecessary engine wear. And yeah, we are gonna call our baggage away. So we're doing a runway 31 departure. So that's going to be this runway here. Oh no. I hate that little bit of a bug there where the plane disappears. Not sure how to fix that. So yeah, I just had to set one and so we're gonna do it's not very busy, we can just do just one continuous long pushback. There's no tight constraints here with other aircraft. And we'll confirm that. and we're gonna turn on pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
So guys, again, I would also would love for you guys to bear with me if things start to get a little bit laggy, and there is anyone watching live, please honestly feel free to just say in the chat that it's laggy. I have upgraded my
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Yeah, so what I was saying is I have upgraded my output resolution. So what I am seeing on my screen is also what you guys are seeing if you're watching it in 2K 60 FPS. So we're hoping things are smoother, because I did have it downscaled to 1080p, which I'm thinking it was. I don't know, guys, how this works, how this stuff works. I have really fast internet. I have 750 megabytes per second upload, 1 gig download per download, and I don't know exactly. Is that 1 gig per second download? Is that it? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. When I was streaming, it would just start lagging out. We're gonna turn our beacon light on. Gonna set our ignition switch to start, and we're gonna start engine number 2.
Okay, pushback completed.
Welcome
Please set
aboard
your
Air
parking brake.
Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. So join us
Please set
as we
parking brakes.
explore all that Canada has to offer.
Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs à cette courte vidéo. Joignez-vous à nous pour explorer tout ce que le Canada peut offrir.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side.
Please
Have a good
place
flight.
baggage in the overhead bin
Holding
or
position,
under the
waiting for
seat
the
in front of
visual.
you.
Thank you and
Veuillez
goodbye.
ranger vos bagages dans le coffre supérieur ou sous le siège devant vous.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're
So we're
comfortably
gonna start
seated
our chrono
with your seat
timer.
back upright and tray table stowed.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette.
And we have gotten good engine start for number 2.
You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
And we are
Vous devez
going
porter votre
to
ceinture lorsque la consigne des ceintures est allumée, mais nous vous suggérons de la porter même lorsque la consigne est éteinte.
Fasten your
we're
seatbelt by
going to
adjusting
turn on
it
engine
around your
number
head.
1.
To release it, lift the upper portion or press on the release button.
Attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton de dégagement.
While engine number 1 is starting, we're going to test our flight controls.
Seatbelt and no smoking signs are located
Oh, we
throughout
got
the aircraft. Please comply with them at all
Down,
times.
Les consignes de
Neutral,
ceinture et d'interdiction
up,
fumée se trouvent à différents
neutral,
endroits dans l'avion. Veuillez les respecter
right,
en tout temps.
It is
neutral,
prohibited to smoke,
left,
to use electronic
neutral,
cigarettes, or to consume your own alcohol on board.
right
Il est
rudder,
interdit de fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes
left
électroniques
rudder,
ou de consommer son propre alcool à bord.
and
Your portable
speed brake.
electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon
Flight
arrival.
controls are
Les
all
appareils
free
électroniques portatifs
and
doivent être
clear.
réglés en mode avion jusqu'à l'annonce à ce sujet à l'arrivée.
If your electronic device falls in your seat, do not
Gonna
move your
turn
seat
our
or try to retrieve it
speed brake.
yourself, as it poses a fire hazard.
Set on
Notify your
mode,
cabin crew
set
immediately to ensure
flap
the
to
safe
1,
retrieval of the device.
and auto brake to max for
Si votre
takeoff.
appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre siège et n'essayez pas de le récupérer, au risque
We've
d'un
got
incendie.
Good
Avertissez
engine start
immédiatement le
and
personnel de
available
cabine
engines, so
afin
let's
qu'il
turn
le
the AP
récupère en
switches
toute
off.
sécurité.
Strobe to
Should
auto.
an emergency happen, place your feet flat on the floor and top of head against the seat in front of you. Or, rest your head and chest into your lap. Grasp your ankles or wrap your arms under your legs.
En cas d'urgence, posez vos pieds à plat au
Full
sol
shirt one
et
way.
appuyez le dessus de votre tête contre le siège devant vous. Ou bien, penchez-vous et appuyez votre tête et votre
Ignition
poitrine
switch
sur vos
back to
cuisses.
normal.
Ensuite, saisissez vos chevilles ou passez vos bras
And
sur
we've
vos
got
épaules.
good visual. So,
The
cabin
illustrated
or
card in your
cockpit
seat
lights
pocket
off.
or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it
And
sometime before
takeoff
takeoff.
La
config.
carte illustrée placée dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous explique les nombreuses
All
mesures de
green.
sécurité propres à
Cabin
ces
will
avions.
check
Veuillez en prendre
closer to
connaissance
departure.
avant le décollage.
And
If there is a need to evacuate
Taxi
the
lights.
aircraft, leave your baggage behind and follow the seat-mounted
Parking
lighting to
brake
the nearest emergency exit.
S'il faut évacuer l'avion, laissez vos bagages à bord et suivez l'éclairage sur les sièges jusqu'à l'issue la plus proche.
There are 4 exits located on each side of the aircraft. All of these are indicated by a green exit sign. Please locate the one nearest you.
Il y a 4 issues de secours de chaque côté de l'avion. Chacune d'elles est indiquée par une enseigne verte.
so guys,
Veuillez
I am
repérer
just
celle
gonna
qui est
pull
la
up
plus près de vous.
Navigraph here.
If the cabin pressure changes, an
Or
oxygen
Winnipeg
mask or a
chart.
tab will drop from the panel above you.
Not
Remain seated. Pull the
exactly
mask or the
sure
tab to bring the mask towards you.
where
Use
we're
the
going
support
here.
strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask
You
before
wanna go
assisting
3-1?
another person.
Si
We're
la
gonna
pression
want
de la
to turn
cabine
here.
change, un masque à oxygène ou une
I want
languette
to
tombera
turn
du
here.
panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis, tirez le masque ou la languette
Oups.
pour amener le masque vers vous. Utilisez la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If there is an emergency landing on water, reach for the pouch under the seat or beside your leg rest. Remove the elastic band if required.
En cas d'amérissage d'urgence, prenez la pochette de gilet de sauvetage sous le siège
Take
ou
this
près du
finger for a
repose-lit.
second.
Retirez la bande
I'll try to
élastique au
remember.
besoin.
So
Pull
we
out
gotta
the
go
life vest from the
straight,
pouch. Slip it on, fasten the waist clip, and tighten the belt.
straight, and
Pulling the
then
tab will inflate the life vest.
a right, and then
You can
left.
also inflate it by blowing into the tube.
Easy.
The life vest should only
got
be
that.
inflated as you leave the aircraft.
I can't remember.
Sortez le gilet de la pochette et enfilez-le. Attachez la boucle de
I
taille
think
et
I'm in the right,
ajustez la ceinture.
in the right
Pour le
spot.
gonfler, tirez la languette ou
I'm
encore
not going
soufflez
very
dans le gilet.
straight.
Ne gonflez votre gilet qu'au moment de quitter l'avion.
If you need any assistance or have any concerns, please let one of us know.
Si vous avez une inquiétude ou
Alright,
besoin
this is,
d'aide,
I'm lost.
adressez-vous à l'un de nous.
Thank you for
This is
choosing
when
to fly with
you
Air
call the
Canada.
tower, be like,
Merci d'avoir
yeah,
choisi
requesting
Air Canada.
taxi direction, because, yeah, I couldn't read any of those taxi signs there. Absolutely no way I was going to read those. Okie here. And hopefully stuff's looking good on your end, guys. Again, I am still very new to the streaming here, so we're just still kind of in the whole test phase. Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way. Oh no, maybe not. This is the right. Okay, then the left. Okay, maybe not. It's hard to see these ground markers right now. Kind of guessing where they are right now. Also, guys, if anyone is listening to this part, a couple nights ago when I was doing my stream from Portland to Winnipeg here, I got a bandwidth limitation. I have unlimited internet, so I'm not sure if a limit would cause it, but I don't have an internet limit or internet usage limit. We have 100 or 750 megabytes per second upload and 1 gig download. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems things are going really good. Probably about 2 hours, or no, probably about just under 3 hours into my flight, and I got the bandwidth limitation, and then it turned off all my like online stuff, like my photogrammetry and live traffic and all that stuff. But then I was just able to turn it on, so we're clear for takeoff. I was able to just turn it on, everything back on, like the online stuff, with no issues. And when I landed in Winnipeg here, probably within like 3 minutes of landing, my whole stream cut out. Like, it just cut right out. Things were really laggy, and like my game didn't crash. It's just the stream like cut right out. So we're going to turn our landing lights on here. We're going to notify the cabin crew. Our wing lights. And our runway. And strobe. Oops. Strobe the runway. Alrighty, guys, we are heading out of Winnipeg. Our next destination is Toronto, and that is the final leg of this LAX to Toronto leg, and then we'll start a new leg. We got takeoff clearance, so we're going to go 5 degrees nose down, 50% power. Alright, we are stable. And we got flux power. Flux power is set. .100 knots, released forward pressure. And we got rotate. Positive brake, gear up. Now that we are airborne, we can turn off our runway lights and our nose light. We got the city of Winnipeg. Alright, and now we're going to make what's this? Anti-ice detector. We have our anti-ice turned on. We're going to turn our throttle to climb. And we're going to make our right-hand turn to Roma. So we're going to get our airspeed up a little bit here. Do flaps up. Quite the turn to Roma. We're going to pitch up here for and we're going to set direct Roma in our MTDU. That way we get the green line, and we can set our autopilot target Roma. We're going to target pink triangle here for our managed speed. And then above 10,000 feet, we can go above 250 knots here. So 250 knots is our speed restriction until 10,000. And we are above 10,000, so we can turn our landing lights off, our wing light, and everything else is good. We'll turn off our anti-ice. Okay, so now we can't turn off our anti-ice. We gotta keep that stuff on, guys. Gotta keep it out. Don't want no ass. No ass on us today. Don't need no pushback caliper anymore. So earlier, guys, when I was showing you the top of descent and getting the reference fixed, so when you put in your routing, like your departure and your arrival. You would choose your departure, and it would give you an option for your fixed info, and it will do a fixed reference, and you can actually set your top of descent. So with us it was Duvos. You put it in, and what it does, when you put your radius circle, you go to flight plan. Let's scroll through here. That's dumb. I didn't put my destination in yet. Silly me. Alright, so we're going to do 24 right. Boston 5. Pigma, Dia, Botneck. And what this should do now is, maybe because I didn't have this on, I'm not sure if it's going to give us the waypoint. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, there's our radius circle. Perfect. So what it does is it actually gives you a radius circle, which you see here, the blue one. So that this circle here is 85 nautical mile radius around U-boats, which are first constrained. So once we hit this point in time, if we have not started our descent, sorry guys, there's a spider on my desk here. Oh my, where did it go? Not bright enough. Guys, there's a spider on. I have no idea where it went. Sorry, now it looks like I'm looking right at you guys, but until it comes running back on my screen again, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah. I messed up. Tried to squash her, but alright, and now that we are above our transition altitude of 18,000 feet, we're going to set our standard altimeter pressure to 29092. And we're going to go back to our arc here, so we can follow our waypoints. We've got all of our destination stuff put in. Guys, we are Gucci and good to go. Now we just gotta continue our journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to wear your seatbelt at all times. Federal regulations prohibit smoking on board Air Canada, does not permit the use of e-cigarettes. On today's flight, to be offered our Air Canada cafe service. A variety of food and drinks, as well as earphones, can be purchased using your credit card. You'll find the menu in your seat pocket. Google Wi-Fi internet service is available on the surface. You'll be able to connect to the internet by paying with your credit card once the seatbelt sign is turned on. Learn more by selecting the Wi-Fi video from your personal screen. Thank you for choosing Air Canada, and have a nice flight. Monsieur les amis, attachez votre ceinture en tout temps. La réglementation fédérale interdit de fumer à bord. De plus, après l'interdisation des cigarettes électroniques, aujourd'hui nous proposons notre service Café Air Canada, fraîche variété d'aliments, de boissons ainsi que des écouteurs, loin de votre carte de crédit plus pour la pochette de votre
Well guys, so far I think the stream is going pretty smooth for having my resolution turned up for you guys. It's a little bit better picture quality, especially for the nighttime. Because the nighttime with the 1080p or lower is like pixelated, especially like the lighting and stuff. So I'm hoping the 2K is a little bit better for you guys. It seems to be running a little bit smoother on my end, which is weird. Maybe it's because it's not having to descale or rescale it. Because I'm sure rescaling from 2K to 1080p probably takes a lot of work, and if I have the internet to be able to stream, what is it? 2450. I don't know what the the actual ratio. 2560 by 1440. So it's not having to downscale from 2560 1440 to 1920 1080. Probably a little bit easier on the a little bit easier on the system. I guess the only time you would probably have to rescale it, like rescale the output, would be if you don't have the greatest internet and you're trying to upload a video to YouTube or something, and it's like with your default like base canvas settings, it would take like 5 days with your internet. Like if you're on like a broadband, some sort of, you know, satellite internet or something out in the country, out in the boonies. But again, guys, I don't know how that stuff works, so again, this is a test stream. If things go well, and it's not, well, mind my language, but poop at the end for you guys, and if it's like it's nice and smooth, we'll keep the video up. But if it's not very smooth and cuts out or something halfway through, we'll just delete it. We'll wait and see. Got my fingers crossed here. So far so good, but again, knock on wood. Excuse me. So guys, we are approaching our cruising altitude. We are currently at flight level 30,000. Everything looking Gucci. At this point in time, I would like to take a moment of silence, which I'm gonna do every video. Around this point in time. So a moment of silence for Ukraine, guys, because the stuff over there is craziness. And at this point in time, I'm going to mute my mic and my desktop audio, and it's just going to be a full 1 minute of silence. So Alright guys, thank you. I really appreciate you guys tuning in for that and sticking in there for the moment of silence. So we got no ice detected on our wings, so we can turn our wing ice off. We got ice not detected, engine ice not detected, so we can just turn off everything. Cool. Alright. No ice detected. We are at flight level 33,000. And we are going to turn off our seatbelt sounds, guys. We'll let these passengers get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated.
Sorry guys, my camera's a little bit angled here. There we go. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry to be away for a little bit longer than expected there. So anyone tuning in, we are completing our layover flight from Winnipeg to Toronto. Well, actually, it's a Los Angeles to Toronto, but we did a couple layover stops on the way to Toronto. So we're gonna finish it off tonight and then we'll do we'll start a new route tomorrow or another day. Either tomorrow or one day this week. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining the stream and taking your time out of your day to join me. Feel free to say hi in the chat. No hate, no discrimination. Just love in the chat, guys. So anything that is hate or discriminatory, we're gonna delete. But yeah, please jump in, say hi, or let me know where you're tuning in from. You got up to over the long weekend, over Easter. Hopefully the Easter bunny was good to you. I've got my storage of chocolate lying around here. So again, guys, we're going to try to do some more day flights as well. I try to stick to the live traffic, live weather. But the only time I can really seem to find to do any kind of flying is in the evening. So a lot of my streams are at night. Well, a lot of my flying's at night. But what I can do is I can keep the live traffic on. I guess I can set my... The only thing is I have to either set it to all players or players off. And I like seeing players around, but then again I don't. It's kind of a... You know, the only way to get that full realism is to do the Batson network, but... Again, I'm iffy on the Batson. It's great when like you have ATC on and like you know they're gonna be on, like reliable, but again, it's if you know they're gonna be on, how long they're gonna be on for. You can literally sign in at an airport and get all your stuff ready. And next thing you know, oh, ATC's offline. It's like, oh great, I just spent all this time. But also too, we will do some Batson flights. We'll just do some shorter ones. It's hard to stay dedicated for a full like Batson flight. If you're doing, I don't know, if you're doing anything over like 3 hours, 2.5 hours, like if you wanna be available for ATC to contact you at any time, then yeah, you can't leave. Like, you could if you let them know, but then again, it's short periods at a time. So. Check down here. So we got 589 nautical miles till Toronto. Actually, you know what? Not as long as a flight as I thought it was. I thought it was almost like a Portland to Winnipeg, which was 3 hours, over 3 hours. But it is not that far, which is good. Do a shorter layover for pop tonight. Do you guys have any recommendations for any routes? I would love to know. Would love to take your recommendation. Because I feel like I'm always running out of routes to do, even though I know there's so many different routes and so many different places around the world that I can visit. But I'm always stuck doing the same one. So, yes, any suggestions would help. Also, any towns, guys, any towns, cities that you don't see very often that you would like to see, like your hometown or something that you don't see in flight sim, comment below. And well, at this point in time, if you comment a place that you would like me to go visit, it'll be tomorrow. But if people start, which I'm not really highly anticipating at this point in time, but if people start like commenting like a bunch of different places, then it's gonna be on a time limit, of course. Also, guys, I do have a new Facebook page set up called T Reynolds Simulations. I will post a link for that in the description below. It'll be probably like a few pictures of like my personal outside life. It'll include all the streams, all my streaming videos, or links to my streams, or all the links to my videos in general, I guess. But yeah, just flight simulation and just simulation stuff in general. I'll be doing train simulation. Probably do some Mud Runner as well. Me and a buddy have been getting into that. Started some of the maps, so I'll probably start streaming some of that as well. So that game's always fun to play with someone, I would say. It's hard to do by yourself. Kind of have to be with someone. Yeah. So we're coming to the Felton waypoint here. 29 nautical miles. I guess we can probably just put that back at time. We got 495 till Dubos. And yeah, we don't really have anything else really left to do until our top of the sun. So at this point in time, we're just gonna pretty much sit back and if anyone's in the chat or watching right now, just honestly feel free to jump in and say hi. Because yeah, I'd love to see you. know it's kind of a late stream tonight. Holy crap, it's 12 o'clock. Just nuts. I got my steps in today. I got 6,000 steps. Oh, exactly 6,000 steps. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right now, it's where I am. It's it's 1 degrees and snowing. Ugh. Poopy. Getting crappy outside. Actually, maybe I'll take you guys and I'll show you what the outside right now looks like. If you can see. It's all snow. Just all poopy snow. Yep. But yeah, that's this is what it looks like outside right now. We just got a surprise snowstorm in the middle of April. So, yay. Can it be summer already, please? Because I'm tired of winter. I'm tired of COVID. Oh, I just want to see people again. Well, I've seen people, but you know. I don't even want to hear the word anymore. I don't even want to hear the word. The C word. The C word. Well, there's quite a few C words that I don't want to hear. Again, guys, if you're wondering who this guy is here, if you haven't tuned into any of my last streams or have you know, watched through the stream, this is Bubba J. It's my Jeff Dunham talking animatronic doll. I got him when Jeff Dunham came to Peterborough there a couple years ago, before the C word. I haven't opened him yet, even though I'm kind of upset because it looks like the box fell. Got damaged there at the top a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? Where is the damage? Oh, this side. Yeah. The box got damaged. I don't know how that happened, but it hasn't been opened yet, and I don't want to open it. I want to keep it preserved in the box, not touched. I really want to know what it says. With 13, it's 13 of his best known phrases. I'm assuming best known Bubba J phrases from Jeff Dunham. So, but again, we're gonna keep that pristine. Except the box is not very pristine. Probably the cat knocked it over. Wouldn't surprise me. But there's YouTube videos I'm sure I could watch. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this flight right now, why don't we check out those YouTube videos? I don't even know animatronic is how you spell it. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, oh yeah, we got some videos, guys. We got some talking animatronic dolls, so we can hear what they say. This is the first time I've ever heard what they say.
Also, it's like groundbreaking and historical video. Now, knowing that they are watching me planning, and when I did that review, they were most kind of sounded like I was 8.
I have all
downs, but overall, it helps. They talk loud enough and they actually move their jaw.
Oh, they move their jaw?
It still works. Everything's still operating. Obviously,
No way.
right here is where you kind of open them up and replace the batteries if needed. So yeah, this guy really hasn't taken that much damage.
What happens on the tour bus stays on the tour bus. Don't stand too close. I killed the cat. Silence! Thank you! Are you scared? Thank you! After the explosion, we needed them over there, and over there.
Alright, there. We just went through all of his phrases. I didn't put it super close to the camera because I wanted to actually show off his mouth movement and pack.
You're stuck in it because there is an accident. And now, the door really scheduled show. If you're drunk and
What Bubba J has to say.
the bad traffic here reminds me of marriage. You're stuck in it because there is an accident. And now, the door really scheduled show. If you're drunk and see a double, shoot it in the left. She had a corn on you one hand and a beer in the other. She was leaning up against the Ferris wheel, making it tilt. I've been watching NASCAR and drinking beer. They're making a left turn. Then she smiled. What a turn. My favorite beer's an open one. When I buy a 12-pack, I just have to trust them. I'm doing pretty good. It's the same drunk. I just keep it continuing. Ta-da!
Alright, and that was all of his lines. That was
Nice.
the Southern Drunk Bubba J. So,
That's pretty much, guys, all I want to see on that. Yeah. He has come back to Peterborough sometime this year, so maybe I'll have to pick up the rest of the set. I'll have to get him to sign them. So we got 428 nautical miles left to our destination of Pearson.
Peterborough sometime this year, so maybe I'll have to pick up the
So we're going to put in our destination info. So our pressure, wind, and temperature. We got 128 knots, 2 degrees, and 298. Alright guys, I'm not sure if anything happened to you guys there on your end, but I just cut out.
pressure, wind, and temperature. We got 128 knots, 2 degrees, and 298.
Yeah, my OBS just like disconnected. I'm not sure if that, oh, yeah, there's definitely, oh yeah. Oh no, there was nothing that happened now. Weird. That's weird, guys. Alright, disregard. So we're going to continue with 120, 8 knots, 298.3, and 2 degrees for our temp. We're going to check our runway 24 right plate. we go to our approach. 24 right. So if we zoom in here, we got our minimum decision height. So we're going to be coming in with the ILS, because right now it is pretty stormy outside with snow. So we got minimum decision height of 796 feet. At Picma, we have to be at 3,000 feet. And then we're going to catch the glide slope and localizer at, so we catch the localizer at Picma and the glide slope at Addons. Just after Addons there. So it's like 796. So we're going to come down here to our barrow. We're going to put in 796. And that will be our minimum decision height. So we'll get the callouts of 100 above and minimums. At that point in time, we decide whether or not we are going to do a go-round, or if we're going to continue on our glide slope and our approach for 24 right. Couple factors will come into play at that point. It will be obviously how stable our approach is. If we have met the localizer, which I'm assuming we'll have no issue with meeting the localizer. The glide slope, if we're a little bit too high, and it's going to take too much of an angle of approach to get down to meet that glide slope, and we're going to be coming too fast. Yeah, we'll just go around. We'll try again. If not, we'll just continue, and yeah, hopefully we'll just have a smooth landing. And if anything goes wrong from that point on, we'll also just continue to go around, because it's always better to go around than to crash. Okie dokie. So, let's see here what we got. 382 till Dubo. So about 200. Oh. If we stop at usually I like to start my top of the sun a little bit earlier than what it is calculated. I always like to be a little bit lower if possible, rather than higher. Actually no, maybe the opposite. Maybe a little bit higher than lower. I believe what we just got in the last few hours is what Winnipeg, where we just took off, got. But they got like, what was it, 30 centimeters of snow or something like that, or 40 to 60 centimeters. We got some rain, and it's still snowing a little bit, but I would say probably like 4 to 5 centimeters of snow. So quite a ways off what Winnipeg got. But if you actually look down here in our fly pad, you can actually see the whole system that came in. So this came in from the west. This came over Winnipeg, where we took off from, dumped a bunch of snow, and then as it came south, it warmed up a little bit, and the snow became rain, we just kind of got the rain. Now that it's cooled off a little bit, the last little bit here that's coming in is snow. But yeah, I would say we got pretty lucky. Yeah. Just looking at tomorrow, it's supposed to be like. 6 degrees tomorrow, 10 degrees on Wednesday, 13 on Thursday, 14 Friday, 10 on Saturday, 17 on Sunday, and 18 on Monday. Oh yeah, we're getting warmer, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting warmer. 18 degrees on Monday. Oh, I can't wait. And I got this weekend off too. It'll be a lovely weekend. There'll be a lot of time outside. Fortunately, guys, there probably won't be streams during the day this weekend. The weather's better than the only thing that unfortunately I hate to say to you guys is that come summer, once it gets nicer out, we start going on our camping trips and kind of getting outside more. There's definitely going to be less streams. As much as I don't love streaming for you guys and love playing, I love spending time outside. I love spending time with my girlfriend, not having to worry in the road of going camping for a week and having a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm tired of being cooped up. I love spending time outside. I love spending time with my girlfriend, not having to worry in the road with going camping. Alright, we got a nice smooth flight tonight. We got no turbulence. It's relaxing. Bit of wing view for right now. Yeah, not really much to see at this point in time except clouds. But this is what it is. What is like right now. If the live weather is accurate in this, because it says it's supposed to be updated, every 15 minutes? Toronto should be snowy right now. It should have some snow. So, of course, we get a snowstorm. Well, I wouldn't really classify this as a snowstorm. Some unwanted tease of snow in mid-April. Because, well, according to this week, according to tomorrow, it's supposed to be 8 degrees. Snow. There will be no snow for the rest of the week, so that's good. That is good. Tomorrow there'll be no snow for the foreseen future until hopefully winter time next year, or this year, later on this year. Sucks. I feel like this cloud ceiling is very high right now. I feel like it's probably only, what, 10,000 feet below us? Yeah. It's not very far below us. Yeah, I bet if we did descend down to about 27,000 feet, 26,000 feet, we'd be in that cloud layer there. It's like, holy crap. And I feel like it's going to be like this all the way to Toronto, guys, so expect a very, very non-visual approach. This is going to be very, very foggy, very snowy, and very cloudy. And possibly a little gusty too. Actually, let's check to see what, because right now it says 8 knots, but I'm sure they're gusting. I'm 100% they're sure. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, we can't. Okay, so we got. Well, I'm blind. Okay, so we're actually expecting wind to be 2-1 knots. Maybe not, actually not, so that's at flight level 10,000. Severe turbulence. 98 nautical miles. Flight level 350. Northeast at 59. Oh, right. So right now, okay, yeah, so right now we got winds 120, 8 knots, gusting 18 knots. So we're gonna have a little bit of wind. Our max crosswind is 35 knots, so we're well below that. But yeah, still, if we get a nice gust there on our touchdown, I guarantee you guys it's not going to be pretty. What's going on now? I just got another boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. It's always something, huh? On our touchdown, I guarantee you guys it's not going to be pretty. What's going on now? Oh, that didn't even... Yeah, you guys didn't even hear that, so I guess I'm not really too concerned. Yeah. Actually, I wonder what the... It might not be that cloudy, actually. It might not be as bad as I thought it was going to be coming into Toronto here. It's going to be... you know what, we might actually get the patch. It might not be that bad, unless this here comes over. So I'd say we are getting whatever is here right now in Peterborough. we'll probably actually, you know, land whatever it's this, which is kind of poopy. We're going to be following these clouds all the way to Toronto. I'm really hoping Toronto is smooth. I'm really, really hoping. Yeah. Please, guys, cross fingers for me, please. This needs to go smooth. We need to have a nice... It's Toronto. No. At that point in time, I'd be like, alright, I'm done. At that point, I would have to probably upgrade to a 30. Actually, you know what? The clouds aren't that bad. They're not that thick. But this is what we are currently over. If we actually can come back here, so we're coming out to the thin of it. You can see how it's not that thick. Here it's dark. This is dark. This is light. So this is definitely, if we follow this in, we're going to be coming in through some weather. But you know what? I'm okay with. I'm okay for a little bit of a challenge. Again, guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Doesn't look like anyone's going to join me for tonight's flight, but if anyone does take the time to watch this after, thank you, and please feel free to just leave a comment in the chat on if you'd like anywhere visited. I don't know what that sound is, guys. There's something going on with my, I don't know, something. There's something going on. There's a beeping. But, oh, you know, it's my headset. My headset's dying. That's what it is. Seems to happen every time it dies, or is dying, it just... Oh, what's going on with the stream, guys? It's frozen. It seems to happen every... Why is my stream frozen? Oh, guys, no. No! And of course... Oh! What? Why was it not on? Oh, how long was that doing that for? Not that long that anyone's gonna really notice. Every time it dies. Alright. Still looking good on the quality here. We're still looking good on that. The pausing was was on my side, guys. I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did. I'm started. Yeah. I started uncapturing something. So instead of capturing something, my screen, it captured something else, so it froze my screen. I don't know. Also, anyone who doesn't have a Rubik's Cube on their wrist is lame. I can, move the Rubik's Cube. I can actually, play the Rubik's Cube on my wrist. There's different movements, 2 fingers, 1 finger, etc. But also, actually, you know what? I'll show you guys this. I think it's kind of cool. There's no one on the stream. But if there was someone on the stream, if they wanted to, so this right here, this right here is our house right here, right there. That's our house that we bought, and this right here is our neighbors who actually just moved in there late last year. This is his father. So this is his father's house that we live in. And it's so cool because they bought next door. So he lives next door to where his dad used to live. And he had this picture to give us from the wartime. It's from like 1940. Something, 1945 or 1944. But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting. Oh, and that's the house they bought there. So that's our neighbor's house that gave us this photo. And it's so cool. Like, our other neighbor isn't even there. Like, his house isn't even there. It's just a field. So cool. I thought it was interesting. And it was really nice of him to give us that photo. I just thought, what a small world that, like, him and, like, that he had the opportunity to buy the house next door to his dad's childhood home. Crazy small world. Their neighbor isn't even there. Like, his house isn't even there. It's just a field. I have a double chin, guys. I just realized that, but like, look at that. I'm so skinny. How do I have a double chin? I'm a twig. Like, literally, that was my nickname, is like stick or twig. I don't know, but like, look at this. You can see it. What is this? Guys, help me. Alright, what are we at here? 203 nautical miles from Devos. So we'll start our top of descent here in just over 100 nautical miles. At that point in time, guys, I'm just gonna peace out for like 3 minutes. I really appreciate your patience, and I will see you guys soon. Yeah, so guys, I just literally went to go walk downstairs, and my cat was sitting on the top step, of course, and I stepped, because it's pitch black, and she's black, stepped on her, slipped, and knocked the picture off the wall. It smashed down the stairs. I think I fared out better than she did. She's on the bed. She's cuddling right now. I think she had to. She got a little freaked out there. I got a little freaked out, but you know what? As long as she's okay, that's all that matters. And yeah, we got some air traffic over here. That's cool. We'll do our window view here, and I'm just gonna head out again, guys. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Like, what are the chances? What? Alright guys. See where we are here. 128 nautical miles to do boats. That'll be our top descent. And then at which point we'll descend down to our first constraint of 12,000 feet. Yeah, sorry it took so long, guys. I was going downstairs and my cat was literally sleeping on the top step, and I ended up slipping on her. And the only way I was able to not put my full weight on her when I was going down, because I felt her, was to grab onto the railing, slip, and knock the picture off the wall, which went flying downstairs. But she's okay. She's on the bed, lying down. Looks like it will be coming right through the stuff here. I don't know if it will be. It might come through it. I doubt it. We'll be in it, but I don't think it's this sensitivity. Probably not that bad. It's probably just like that. Top descent circle here. So it's been about 22 nautical miles out. That was good for. We'll wait for close to that to start there. Probably want to start it just before the top descent circle, because again, I'd rather be a little bit lower than too high on the glide slope. I hate having to deviate off course to lower my altitude. So we're gonna turn on the seatbelt signs there.
Rejoindre vos fauteuils, mais attachez-vous de ceinture. Laissez vos sièges ainsi que vos tablettes. Nous vous demandons également de ranger tous vos effets personnels sur les sièges devant vous, les compartiments dessus. Activez habituellement les écouteurs à boutons peuvent être utilisés pour l'atterrissage. Par la suite, nous informerons à quel moment vous pouvez utiliser votre téléphone cellulaire, même si encore une fois, pour les appareils électroniques portatifs des petites miniatures, peuvent être utilisés pour l'atterrissage. Merci.
And we are going to start our initial descent down to 12,000 feet now. I'm not sure, guys, if my headset's gonna last the entire duration of the flight, so we're gonna, if I all of a sudden cut out and you don't hear me, because my headset has died. Yes, because it has died, so I hope that doesn't happen. It might, but I'm really hoping it doesn't. Hoping we get like at least till landing, till I can say butter landing, and then we can then I could die. So it's actually looking pretty clear right now. But also we are in this patch, as you can see. It's the weather is up here. As you can see, it's coming. It's still coming. We're not out of the woods yet. Excuse me, guys. So we're going to want to stick around the 280 knots on our descent. I'm going to change that to speed. And once this hits 280, we're going to go to manage speed mode here. Our angle of descent right now is 2,300, going down a little bit now. So on the 2,500 feet per minute. Our engines are at idle. As you can see by our engine display here. So I don't feel like these clouds here on the fly pad are accurate, because we are over a patch. Maybe not actually. There are clouds down there. A couple layers. So that was the lake down there. So we're going to lower our rate of descent here to 1,900 feet per minute. We're still over 60 nautical miles from our first constraint, so we're still good. So about go to our flight plan. Our estimated arrival time is 0507 UTC. Is 0453 UTC. So 15 minutes, and we'll be landing in Toronto. Just over 15 minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and I hope everything is smooth on your end. Again, this is more of a test stream. I have upped my output resolution to 2K, so my native resolution of my display. I was having issues with 1080p, so don't ask me why I decided to go up to 2K. My ideology, I guess, was if I don't have to rescale my native to output to a lower resolution, that I don't have to put my system to as much strain to actually rescale it, or downscale, I guess. So I guess it would be easier just to capture what's on my screen and output it at the same, because I have enough bandwidth. I have unlimited internet usage. I have 750 megabytes per second upload, 1 gig download, and yeah, I wasn't really seeing why there was any issues at 1920 by 1080. So I'm hoping maybe that was the issue, is that my system was like, why are we outputting to a way lower resolution than what we are displaying, or what we are fully capable of displaying, so it was kind of just straining it. But we'll see. Again, this is a test. If stuff goes to poopy by the end of the stream, like before landing, before touchdown, it will be being deleted off YouTube. And I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. We're now within 30 nautical miles within our first constraint of UVOs of 12,000 feet and 250 knots. So we've passed our transition altitude of 18,000 feet. We're going to set our altimeter 2979. So actually, you know what, that has changed. So now we've got 160 at 9 knots. So we're going to change our wind in our craft page. Back there we got what, 160/9. And 2979. And there we go. Everything's been set. We'll keep that. I don't think anything's going to change that much from this point on. we're coming up to our first constraint here. We are within 15 nautical miles, 12,000 feet. We're going to lower our vertical descent rate to 1,600 feet per minute. And we're going to do open descent and lower our speed to 250 knots. So once we hit Devos, we are going to go direct set tour, which is set tour. We're just going to go direct that, and once we hit set tour, we'll just do direct our, a little bit of wind gust there or something. Oh, just a little bit of a glitch. We're going to turn off our cockpit lighting here. So again, guys, I always do, if I notice like a runway, because I use live traffic, live players, if I notice like a runway that I'm going for an approach is just packed with traffic, oh my goodness, why does it do that? Glitches out so hard. Alright, so I'm just going to continue on the path I'm on right now, since there seems to be a little bit of a glitch there in the game that set my temperatures different. So yeah, my speed shot way up and then it re-unglitched itself, I guess you could say. And then my speed was like, oh yeah, you're not way up here, you're down here. We're going to zoom in there, we have to be at 8,000 feet. So yeah, we're going to quickly shoot down to 8,000 here. We can hopefully meet up with that. I doubt it. We'd be at 210 knots. So we're going to lower down to 220 knots for right now. I apologize, guys. This approach is not going as smooth as I thought it would be. This whole... That was glitchy. If you guys saw that, where my speed went from like, what, 260 to over 300 knots. We're going to try to meet up with our glide slope here. We got plenty of time. Once we pass here, we're going to go direct. So as we pass through 10,000 here, we're going to turn our landing lights on, our wing light on, and our nose lights on, even though our landing gear is not out yet. It will be soon. And I don't think I have my game guys set to 60 FPS. I really should. And we're just going to continue our descent here to 8,000. And we're going to lower our speed down to 210 knots, 209 I guess. And then we're going to continue lowering our speed down to 4,000 feet. We are going to have a little bit of weather coming in here, which I was fully expecting, because looking at the side right now, if we didn't have weather coming into Toronto right now, we would have issues with them. Maybe I'll just actually not. I'll set it back to the FPS. I don't know. I feel like it is a little bit smoother with the 30 FPS, guys. On my side, at least. It's way smoother. Yeah, for sure. Alright. We're going to continue on this glide slope right now. It's still looking good. We're at 7,000 feet. So we'll lower our rate of descent a little bit here. We're a little bit low, and we can set flaps 1. The flaps are deployed. Alright, we're going to go through our before landing, well, not before landing, but just, we're going to set some of our landing procedures up here. So we're going to, ground spoilers are armed, auto brake set to low. Actually, we'll set those to medium because it's pretty snowy right now in Toronto. We got landing lights turned on, wing lights on, strobes on, nose lights on, and we're going to go direct set to her in just a second here. Or not Satura, yes, Picma. Direct Picma. direct Pigma, and insert. And we're going to descend down to 3,000 feet. And lower our speed down to 170 knots. And open descent. Flaps 2. Yeah, we're definitely going to have weather, that's for sure. And we're just going to do direct Pigma again, just so we can get a better line here, because I want to... Cut. Altitude set for 3,000, we got open descent. We are at 170 knots. Once we hit that Pigma, we'll do flaps 3. Hopefully we'll be at the 3,000 or around the 3,000. So far things are looking smooth, guys. So since we got a little bit of weather, but I did see a little bit of ground there. We're gonna lower our rate of descent down to 600. Don't want to be. So yeah, we do have some cloud clearance. And we're going to go direct Abdul. Turn our LS frequency on, or switch on. And we're going to set flaps 3. Turn our runway lights on, and we'll notify the cabin crew. So we met our constraints perfectly, guys. We met 3,000 at Pigma. We'll be at 3,000 at Abdul. We're lined up with our localizer. This is gonna be this is gonna be a very iffy landing, guys. Oh, and things are lagging out. Things are lagging out, guys, of course. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, we got some light, guys. Alright, we are at 3,000 feet. I can't see anything out the windows here. It is completely cloudy. Whoa. Yeah, we just completely lost control of our mouse. It's gotten so lagged. Alright, and we're going to set our speed down to 150 knots. And our approach switch. We're going to turn on.